From any place where man stand, at any time where he stand, when he stands there at this place, he have an opportunity around him to move forward even in a better way or in a worse way, depending on his mindset. If the place where the man stand is a place where a negative purpose has already set itself in place and is already on his way and he's doing bad at this place, that would give this man a purpose to think that things are not going to get better. So by him cleaving to this purpose that things are not going to get better, he puts in a purpose where things are not going to get better. Therefore it starts getting worse. But therefore where the opportunity comes where he could believe and make this thing better, he forfeit that opportunity to destroy the very purpose that he's in further. But if from this place where this man stands, he sees now a positive light and start believing from this place that his situation is going to be better, then he puts in a purpose to make his situation better. So the worst things that he's been going through are now irrelevant to him, because now he changed his course from the negative to the positive. It doesn't matter what was the circumstance that got him there in that negative situation in the first place, because one cannot say that his negative situation gets him in a negative place, because we have no way of knowing whether that is true or not. We know that he's in a place that seems negative, but we don't know if the place that he is going to be negative yet, because we have not seen the end game to this. We have not seen the end result to this place to know whether it was meant to be a negative place or not. It depends on the final outcome. So this place that he's in then can be either a negative place or a positive place, depending on where he decides to go with it. Because the negative situation that he's in, as I have said before, is not necessarily based on the negative thing that he have done that brought him to this place. This situation can come to him as an opportunity to fulfill the positive things that he thought before that he could have done. So now you believe that you can reach the sky. Here comes a situation to test you as to reach the sky, because you see, believing that you can do something that by itself doesn't equip you to do the thing. What equips you to do the thing that you believe that you can do is a test. Because now that you believe that you can do this have to be tested that you can do. You have to undergo the test in order to produce the faith that you have. If there is no test about your faith, then there is no way you can produce faith. So you can have as much faith as you want, but without the test of faith, there is no way to produce that faith, and that faith have to be produced. The things that are not seen has to be produced as what is seen, and in order for that thing to happen, that faith must be tested in order for you to exercise the faith. And it's by you exercising the faith, then you are able to produce what is in the faith. So the place where a man stands, in his disadvantage, is not a place that can be decided whether it is a disadvantaged place or not. It's just an opportunity for him to exercise faith. Because either way you look at it, even if it was not the opportunity that come for him to exercise his faith, even if it was a real situation where he was placed in based on his negative mind or his negative thinking, while this man lives, he can change the trajectory of what brings him to this place. Because if his negative thinking has bring him to this place, then his positive thinking is what is going to bring him to a different place. So this is what is going to undo that. Because in order for something to keep happening, you have to be connected to what keeps it happening in the first place. Because nothing can occur without a source of existence. So if there is not the source of existence of a lack of faith, then there cannot be the existence of a lack of faithfulness. That means the things that are before you, that is a faithless purpose, can be turned into a faithful purpose at any time. A man does not sin without his conscience, because he cannot sin except there's a conscience to convict him. If he is in ignorance as to what his sins are, then he will be brought to the place where he will be enlightened about what is sin or what is not. When you see a person doing something, you cannot draw an assumption that this person is doing this thing for this wrong reason, because you don't know the purpose, what he's here, why he's here. Facts are not truth, and truth are not necessarily facts. Because if facts are not truth, then truth are not necessarily facts. It comes back down again to a man's belief. What are you doing? So you would not let a person judge your actions. You'd have to tell them what your actions are, what is it you're doing, and what is the purpose, why you're doing it. And whatever you said the purpose is, whatever you believe the purpose is, why you're doing the things that you're doing, is what it is. Because nobody else can decide that purpose except you, because it is your action. Therefore, a positive mindset can change anything. It can bring negative things and negative things with positive purpose and positive cause, if at any time you decide to change that trajectory.